What's up, everybody? How's everyone doing? Hope you had a good weekend. It's a Tuesday, so what can I say? Tuesdays are the worst day of the week, for sure. But I'm doing good. We're hopping back in here with a new Minecraft episode, as you can see. So let's get started. Since the last episode, we have been, well, not we, they have been breeding a lot. So we have a lot of stuff, and I'm pretty sure they can now sense it, so I don't think they're breeding anymore currently. We only have, that guy just grew up. So we don't have any younger ones currently. But if you notice, there is this rail system here, and we will follow it, and you can kind of see it off in the distance. There's this big building over here. What am I up to? What am I building today? I'm glad you asked. We are going to be building an iron farm. Now, this iron farm I found is a lot different than the ones you normally see, or at least the ones I normally see, because I watch like Hermitcraft. So I've seen Tango, like Tango Tech and Mumbo Jumbo. This is not that kind, okay? The one we're going to be building today, I found on YouTube by the guy named Wattles on YouTube, and there will be a card up in the top right hand of the screen right about now to take you to his channel, or more specifically the episode video I watched. So currently we have just some scaffolding going on, and kind of a built-in system to get the villagers and the zombies in place once we need them up there, which is also why this rail is here, because I do not want the villagers to be sitting anywhere in between the breeder and up in their position, because with my luck, they'll die. So here we have a bubble vader, and this will take us all the way to the top here. And basically this is a three-prong design, which you can see here. And the zombie will actually be sitting right where this water column is. So my plan is to bring the zombie up, have him sit on the block, and then we're gonna drop the water down to the next level, which is where that dirt is. So we're gonna build 2 modules of it today. And when I tested it in a creative world with 2 modules, because I wanted to make sure I had the spacing correct, I got about 5 stacks in 30 minutes. So overall, pretty good rates for how small the farm is and how compact it is and how little, and by little I mean no redstone, there is involved. So let's kind of start getting this thing built, shall we? So, we're gonna try to not waste as much glass as we can here. And there we go, perfect. So what these little like outcrops are they're basically homes for the villagers. So the villagers are going to sit inside these little fish bowls, basically, because they're all glass. And there's going to be a bed right here, which I'm not going to put in until the villagers are in, if that makes sense. So basically, the zombie just sits here, and we're gonna, when you break out the glass needed there, they have all-time sight of the zombie, so they never lose sight of the zombie. So they're always scared, but they still sleep, or they at least try to sleep, and that in turn allows the whole system to work. So it's pretty cool. And the other thing I didn't actually know that they fixed until it was mentioned in the video I watched is the reason before, like the reason iron golem farms were like so ridiculously hard to build was because before, to spawn an iron golem, villagers needed to have a workspace and had to be working, or had to at least work within the day to spawn an iron golem. Well, so they got rid of that. So now they don't have to, as long as they sleep. As long as they have slept, then the whole thing will work, which is awesome. I think that's super cool. It makes it just a little bit easier for all of us to build these farms, especially when I basically have used the extent of my iron to build this farm. So it'll be nice to have iron again. And roses, which I think the roses, I'm gonna actually put them into what do they call them? Composters, and those will just become bone meal. So then we'll have a source of bone meal as well, which I think is super cool because we really don't need roses. Roses give us red dye, and so do beetroots. So, and we already have a bunch of beetroots, so not a huge deal. Yeah, okay. So actually, surprisingly, I believe, and I spoke too soon. I believe we have everything we need here to actually get a villager into the setup. And what I said too soon was a water bucket because I had this idea. So this is how we're going to be getting, we are going to be getting villagers into their designated spots. So we're going to go like this, and then we're going to go like this, right? So this is going to push them into that little room there. And then from there, we put glass in here, and that's it. The villagers in their little room and secure. So I am going to get over there, grab some more glass, and then I will meet you right when we're about to put a villager in a minecart. Let's go. Okay, so everything is now ready to go. We have more glass, and then we have uncovered, and there we go. Our first villager to be moved to the iron farm is a go. We'll see how this goes. Forgot about that. That's okay. That's okay. Minor inconvenience, but it's not a huge deal. We'll do this now, and then we will push you towards here. I would expect nothing less than working with villagers of having this an issue, because they're the hardest things to work with in the entire game. And if you think they're easy to work with, you're crazy. You're psychotic. I just wish we could go back to the times when they were called Tarsificates? Oh no, I brought it up and I didn't even know. It's really awkward. Oh, he's picking up speed. He is hauling. But yeah, why do you keep looking this way? Look over there. That's your new home. You'll be over here. You have a nice little apartment. The rent's on me. I'll pay for it. Not a big deal. As long as you give me some iron, you know? Is that okay with you? Or are you going to talk back? Oh, seriously? You're going to say that on camera? Oh, there we go. Okay, cool. So realistically, I think if we run the rail into here, if we go like this, and then get you all the way in. I'm too nervous to actually go check how that. Oh, I see him. I see him movement. I see movement. Hello. Hello, good sir. So we're gonna go like that, grab that, and then boom. You, sir, are now in your apartment. That went so much better than I was picturing it going. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Okay, so then we're gonna go just clockwise. We're just gonna keep moving around clockwise. Yeah. So that's basically what I'm going to be doing for the next couple minutes. But so I will bring you back when all of the villagers are put into place, okay? I also might just bring you back when it's time to bring a zombie in, but I'm not sure, you know? Okay, see you in a second. Okay, guys, so we now have all 3 of our villagers in where they're supposed to be, what they're supposed to be doing, all that stuff. It actually went super easy. Easier than I ever expected it to, that is for sure. The issue we had was I did have a zombie in here, but when I tried to get him out of the cart, he sadly died. So we'll just have to wait on that one. But that's okay, not a huge deal. Not a huge deal at all. We are going to extend this just a little bit so that we can actually climb all the way to the top. Like that. Sweet. And then we'll have a little outcrop here. So, you know, so OSHA would approve. Ooh. Guys, that was a perfect villager taking damage. Or old Steve sound. I can't remember which one it was, but did you hear it? It really brought me back to the good old days. Okay. So basically now, minus the zombie getting into its enclosure, we have done the hardest thing. Okay, so realistically, we are on the up for the first module. So now it's just about building the platform here, and that's what you're seeing me do now. And I also, if you didn't notice, I put some glowstone in there. Just, I don't know, I always get really nervous that something is going to spawn in there with the villager, and we're never going to see that villager again, you know? So, okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. Okay, so this side over here is actually going to be another level higher. Hopefully we have enough stone brick. Okay, cool. Just like that. Then what happens now is we do this, we do this. We do, oh, not that. We do this. We do this. And then we do this. And we do that. So then we have these walls all around the outside of it, which we're gonna have to make more, which is okay. I think overall we're just gonna have to smelt more stone as it is. But that's fine. Not too worried about it. Let's see here. I kind of want to just get this ready because now really all we have to focus on is getting the zombie in there. So like this stuff can all go. That we'll put that right there for right now, and like that. Okay, cool. And then just to actually prepare it a little bit more, we need to have that. Okay. Well, I guess realistically, we'll just, no matter what, we'll have to, that one can be glass for sure though. These two will still be cobblestone because we have to break, I guess we could almost get him out here. Well, yeah, here's the thing. Zombies, I don't care as much about as villagers. Zombies, you know, they walk over here. They present themselves, whereas the villagers do not. So it's not a huge deal to me if something happens to the zombie. I mean, it's just a little bit of an inconvenience because then we have to wait until the next day. But not a huge deal. Okay. So I'm gonna cut. I'll bring you in when it's nighttime and we have a zombie. All right, so we have a contender here, and he is going to follow me this way. Come on, keep it up. You're doing great, buddy. You're doing great. You're doing great things. You're doing great things. You're doing great things. You're doing great things. You're fine. You're not going to turn into a drown because that is only 1 deep. You're doing great. You're doing great. You're doing great things. You're doing great. You're doing great things. Perfect. We're just gonna, oh no. And that's why we should have just left that cobblestone. Gosh. Okay, so we're gonna try that again. And he should have gone up now. Hopefully this works. Okay. We're gonna leave you there. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this, and then this. And then this. Wow. Shit. Okay. We're gonna do this. Sweet. Oh, I'm getting nervous. I don't know why. If we go like this, will I be able to? What? Okay, I'm gonna get him in. We'll be back. Okay, guys, so after a couple attempts and me getting frustrated, we finally have a zombie in there. So now this whole thing is fully set up. What I mean is currently it's turned off, as in there's glass blocks here at eye height between all 3 of them. So when we actually want to activate this cell, we'll just delete the glass in between the eye lines, and then they'll start freaking out. On top of it, you saw me building the platform. This is all it was. Water flows 8, so we go 8, and then we go down 1, and then we push them this way. So they will actually fall right where this ladder is, down here. And you can see I've kind of already started digging it out. So we have this 3x3 here, and this is where the iron golems will burn. This is where they will fall and they will be killed, and then we'll collect the iron. So there's going to be signs here at eye height with us, eye height for us, and then lava on top of that. So then they will fall into the lava blade. Now, the way I have it set up in like my testing world is I actually have a fence around here, and then I have a fence going all the way up here, and then a fence going all the way up here, and a fence going all the way up here, and then a fence in the back to make sure they fall perfectly. And then sometimes they get caught on the edge here. So what we did, and what I'm planning to do here, is we're gonna line that lava pit with soul sand. Now the main reason I want to do that is not to collect the iron of the rare few that will land on the edge, but soul sand is lower than a full block. So even if you're standing on soul sand next to lava, you are in lava technically. So they will catch on fire in there, and they will at least die. which will then not affect the rates of the modules, because just in case that we're still within range, if they're checking if there's an iron golem, you want them to die as quickly as possible. So on those rare occasions that they fall onto the edge and burn there, the iron will burn up in the lava as well, but I'm not too worried about it. It shouldn't be too bad. But yeah, enough said. So that is one complete module up there. And as you can see, I've moved the water thing down. So I'm gonna go ahead and fully set up the second module. And then I will bring you back when basically everything is set up. I'll bring you back in when I'm placing the lava, and then I'll take you up there and we'll turn on the modules. I don't even know if we'll have enough iron for the hoppers for the killing chamber. So there, for the first couple times, it literally might just be us in the killing chamber with the iron golems. So we'll see. We will see. But yes, so when you'll be back, 2 new modules, or 2 complete modules, not 2 new, because you already see one. And there we go, the lava blade will be putting in. All right, see you in a bit. All right, guys, second module completed. You can see we have the guidance railings ends on the way down, and if we uncover this very carefully, we have a lot of lava. And of course, we can go down below and stand right below the lava if we really want to feel self-conscious about ourselves. You know? So I thought I'd bring you in because it is ready. Both modules are done, complete, ready to turn on, and let's see what happens. So everything is clear from the drop chute. You can see we don't have enough soul sand to cover the whole thing, but I will get that done, trust me. So let's climb up to the first module, the highest one, and let's get it started. All right, we're gonna go like this. Boom, boom, boom. We might already be seeing iron golems here in a second. I think we did. Yep, he's burning down there. I will have to, in fact, put that back there. Cool. And it's a good thing we put those fences in, because if not, the lava would be toast. Okay, so now on to this one. On, and on. All right. And let's hop on down here to the bottom and have a gander at our creation. All the villagers running back and forth. That's what you want to see. Let's see if we see any iron golems. There's one. Coming down. Burning. Very nice. Very nice. I want to see iron golems from both modules to make sure they're both working, at least. So we are going to wait here until the second module creates an iron golem. Okay, so I haven't seen one come off of the second module just yet, but not to worry. We won't worry about it right now. I'll fix it and I'll work on it off camera. I'm just excited that the modules themselves are done, because I mean, when I built this in my creative world, it worked. So I'll just take some time to figure it out off camera. But the good news is, just from kind of standing there and trying to see that second module work, we have already gotten 27 ingots of iron and 8 poppies, which aren't as important, but that's incredible. Incredible. So yeah, guys, that is going to be it for today's episode, this week's episode of Minecraft. Remember, next week is the Ender Dragon fight, which is kind of why we needed this farm, to help us get some materials ready for it. So get excited for that. Ender Dragon is going to be a lot of fun. Thank you so much for watching, guys. And as the iron golems burn in the background, I will see you next week, and I hope you enjoy the GTA video on Friday. Bye, guys.